One noisy morning at the studio headquarters, where everyone was busy preparing for the new season's promotion campaign, suddenly an unscheduled incident occurred: a leaked internal email chain. At first, everyone thought it was just a normal technical plan. But when a communications assistant accidentally read the strange subject line attached to the file, everything changed immediately. Parallel project, list of actors to be approved. And right on the second line: Sam Heughan Caitriona Balfe. Position: NDA confidential, only senior management can see. The information spread faster than dating rumors on social media. The problem wasn't that they appeared together, that was too common, but that they were listed as not actors, not guests, not endorsements, but as confidential pairing, strategic casting, undisclosed connection. The email description was even more jarring. The pair have had previous interactions outside of their contract. Emotional elements are not to be disclosed. It is recommended that the relationship be kept confidential to avoid media interference. Secondary material should be stored in an encrypted folder with the designation SC Private Threads. In the post-production room, an editor who had worked for both was caught whispering to a colleague, "Why keep them in a separate confidential folder if it's just a regular casting project?" At the same time, a short chat between two senior managers was also leaked via email. They deleted personal messages during the meeting in Prague. If the old rumors are rekindled, the project will use the no deny, no confirm method as agreed. Things became more tense when an IT staff member revealed that the original email was not in the casting-related chain, but in a folder called Relationship-Driven Risk, a folder only created for cases where it is necessary to control the public if there are unexpected developments. Of course, the film studio immediately tried to lock the system, recall the email, and delete copies. But like any other sweet rumor, it was saved before it could disappear. Amid the chaotic atmosphere, one question rang out the most. Are they preparing for a new role, or are they covering up a story that has never been published? And the funny part is, when a reporter asked Sam's manager directly about the email, he just smiled and said 3 words: "We'll see." Meanwhile, Caitriona was caught on her phone, looking at something and laughing, before quickly turning the screen off when she saw the camera panning towards her. No one expected that a leaked internal email would cause a stir behind the scenes. And the most surprising thing was not the content, but the reactions of the two people who were mentioned the most: Sam Heughan and Caitriona Balfe. That afternoon, Sam was at a hotel in London for a private interview with a European entertainment channel. Everything was going normally until a young female employee walked in, handed him her phone and whispered something in his ear. No one heard clearly, but at that moment, Sam's eyes changed dramatically. He frowned for exactly 1 second, then immediately regained his usual expression, but it was too late. A photojournalist sitting in the corner of the room saw the whole moment through the reflection mirror. What caught everyone's attention was not what he was reading, but Sam's thumb stopped at the words Private Threads, SC on the screen. It is not known what the employee showed him, but a few minutes later, Sam excused himself by taking an important call, and left the room, taking his personal phone with him. The reporters did not miss the opportunity. One of them told a close friend, and the story was posted on a forum specializing in behind-the-scenes gossip in less than 2 hours. An anonymous account took a screenshot of the private chat and wrote, "Sam reacted strangely right after the email was leaked. He took his phone and left the interview room for about 6 minutes. After returning, there was an unusual silence." Meanwhile, on the other side of the Atlantic, Caitriona was in New York for a photo shoot with a fashion magazine. Everything was going according to schedule until a stylist discovered that she had received a message from an unsaved contact, showing only 1 letter, S. She held her phone longer than usual, unlocked the screen, scrolled very quickly, and then pursed her lips. A member of the crew recalled that Caitriona unconsciously let out a small laugh, then immediately turned off the screen when she saw someone approaching. A minute later, she asked to retreat to the dressing room, taking her phone with her. The story would have been fine if not for one small detail. Caitriona's personal assistant, who rarely showed her face, was called in later, carrying a headset and a paper document. They closed the door for nearly 15 minutes. That evening, a 17-second voice note was posted to a closed entertainment media group chat, with the title, "She thought no one heard." In the recording of unknown origin, a woman believed to be Caitriona said very softly, "Did they dig it up again? Who allowed them to keep our names on that list?" Just one sentence, but enough to make the entire fandom stir. In parallel, Sam's assistant was caught posting a cryptic status on his personal account. "There are things that seem to have been deleted but are actually just put away in another drawer." No one dared to confirm the connection, but the timing of the post matched perfectly with the email leak. And this was just the first layer. That evening, social media began to boil not because of the leaked emails, but because of the unusual behavior of the two people involved. Fans were used to Sam and Caitriona speaking out quickly whenever there was a big rumor. But this time, both were absolutely silent. Silence to the point of being obvious. A journalist from the Herald Scotland shared in an internal meeting that she had called Sam's manager right after the email incident, but the person only responded with one sentence. "We neither deny nor confirm anything related to that list." The answer sounded like a denial, but actually pushed the story further. At the same time in Los Angeles, an entertainment TV reporter revealed that Caitriona's team had asked to hold off on any interviews that mention her personal life. Another source from the studio's communications department said bluntly in a private group, "If they had nothing, they would have given the press a correction. The problem is, they don't want to say the wrong thing, for fear of being exposed." Then, just as things were heating up, an 11-second clip appeared on the Instagram story of a stylist who worked with Caitriona, but was taken down after 4 minutes. No one knows who saved it, but it was re-uploaded on Reddit after just 20 minutes. In the clip, Caitriona is standing in front of a mirror in her dressing room, her phone on speaker on the table. A man's voice is faint but still recognizable with a distinct Scottish accent. "Just don't react yet. Let them burn themselves out first." Caitriona doesn't respond right away, just looks at the screen and says a short sentence in a near whisper. "What if they get to that part?" The video cuts off abruptly, but it's enough to cause a wave of analysis, speculation, and re-sharing at an unimaginable speed. While fan accounts debated, another detail began to be sought. Who did Sam call immediately after leaving the interview room? A person in the lighting crew that day revealed that he stood on the balcony and spoke very quietly but nervously in a British accent with a distinctive Scottish nasal accent. No one dared to record, but someone confirmed that he heard him say, "They should NT have had that file. Not after Prague. They should NT have kept that document. Especially after Prague." The keyword, Prague, was quickly searched by wary netizens. Some longtime fans immediately brought up the old events of that year. The filming schedule, the secret meetings, the week without public appearances, and the rumors that they were together at a hotel that was not on the crew's schedule. A reporter who was with the crew at the time said on the podcast, "If it is related to Prague, this is no longer a leaked email. It is something they thought they had buried." The climax came when a Twitter account belonging to a reporter who specializes in examining actor contracts posted a cryptic sentence. They call it a double signature agreement between them and the middleman only. No disclosure, no record, but enough to make someone delete data upon request. Regardless of whether it was true or not, the phrase double signature agreement alone caused a stir in the fandom. Deep down inside the studio, a closed-door meeting was taking place with the purpose of controlling the media landscape. But an attendee took a photo of a note on the table, which read, "Keep a low profile, no denial, no confirmation. Absolutely no denial of each other in public." That same night, a fan video of Sam at the airport emerged. He was bowed, wearing sunglasses, avoiding the camera. But when someone shouted, "Is it about Caitriona?" and another fan jokingly asked, "Private thread or private trip?" Sam paused unconsciously before continuing. Fans slowed the video down to 0.25x, and what they pointed out was not the eyes, but a very quick smile at the corner of his lips, as if he heard something too familiar. And Caitriona? A behind-the-scenes photo posted by the makeup artist, which was supposed to be just a scene of her fixing her hair, but the reflection in the mirror revealed the phone screen placed next to her. The top message only read a few words. "We shouldn't text here, call me after." The sender's name was not shown, but the contact icon showed two initials, SH. The rest was unseen, but it was enough to raise the question. What were they trying to hide, or had they tried, but were no longer able to control it?